Hello, this is Russ again, and of course there is Homer one more time. And we are doing part two of the 3 or 4 or 5 session class on Celastic, or Formfast if you will. Um, you may wonder how I get started when I build these things, and I normally start off with a rudimentary sketch. Rudimentary means I can't draw worth a hoot, so I do the very best I can, and that's what I use. From that point, then I try to build out of, let's move this over. I try to build a frame made of chicken wire. That takes a bit of time because to try to get the right shaping, I also put this thing over the top of my head, and so I know it's going to fit as well. But once I get the framework pretty much the way I like it, then I am ready to go. This does not have a snout on it, so I haven't, you can see it's only in the beginning stages even of that. Following that, I normally put a coat of, paper mache or some variation of paper mache over the chicken wire. You could buy I guess it's a powdered form of paper mache at some of the craft stores and art supply stores, and add water and more or less paint that stuff over um, the framing, over the chicken wire framing. What I really do is I use either newspaper or sometimes just paper towels, soak them in a glue water solution, and then I layer that over the entire uh, head. You can see little bits and pieces of it here, kind of loose. It's come loose over the years. Once I've got that, it kind of gives me an idea what the thing's going to look like. It gives me kind of a real three-dimensional appearance, and then I can, at that point, kind of make adjustments from there. And once the basic frame or form is set, I usually put a layer of one preliminary layer of Celastic over this, which you can see here and maybe a little bit on the sides. And we'll get around to how that all works in the next session. One little caveat I should have mentioned earlier on was when you are coming up with ideas and doing your sketch, it's really wise not to try to duplicate something that you've seen on television, in the newspapers, or some company's mascot or anything like that, because most of those things in fact all of those things are copyrighted, and the copyright holders tend not to look too favorably upon people who duplicate their characters. So use something out of your own imagination. You'll be a lot better off. I think we will close it today with that, and we'll pick up next session with how we actually use Celastic in covering the mold and the head itself. So I guess that's it. Y'all have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye.